presidential nominating process will take another step forward with the Iowa caucuses on Monday.
Look, the election cycle is so long in this country. It is strenuous for the candidates. A lot of them supposedly have other jobs as senators or governors.
Supposedly.
And their main job seems to be not being in Congress or not being in the State House. So the good question came into Heather. Can these candidates do two jobs at once? Can they?
No.
Nope.
Not well.
Nope.
Sure can't do it well.
Nope. And you still get paid about $175,000 a year.
Think about it.
Wow.
Why are they allowed to keep their job? Why don't they have to go on leave or something like that?
Because no one has required them to ever go on leave. And think about it. If you want to have the most, what you consider qualified candidates, which would be governors or sitting senators, then to get them to run, you want to be able to promise that they're going to have a job when they leave. Because at the end of the time, there's only one person left standing, and all the other folks will have to go back to something.
So experience is one thing, but one of the things I always wonder about is they say that, oh, I'm there for the important votes. I'm there for the important. Are they?
So Marco Rubio has said, he had said that exact thing.
Yeah.
I'll be there for the important votes. And they'll say a lot of it is procedural, but he missed a big vote. But then here's what he also says. He says, well, not much is going on anyway, so my vote doesn't really matter.
And how can you say that? How can you say
That's
that?
going to be infuriating if you're in that state.
Right.
But think about what they do in Congress. I mean, it's not just about showing up and voting. They actually
What do they
have
do,
to
Pat?
do
It
things.
seems that they do nothing
Let me think.
in
Give me
Congress.
a moment. Yeah, they haven't done anything in years, in 7 years.
I mean, maybe more of these guys
Let me
should
think.
not
Give
be
me a little
showing up.
time. No, they have committee hearings.
Right.
They actually have to learn about stuff before they vote on it.
They make backroom deals. They try and bring people together, or at least they should,
Yes.
to get.
So what about
passed.
governors? Chris Christie, they just
That's
had that big
that's interesting,
snowstorm.
yeah.
It seems to me a governor missing the job would be more noticeable than a senator.
So they,
One of 100.
one of the newspapers looked at this. 72% of the days, or part of the days in 2015, he was out of the state of New Jersey.
72%?
72%. Now he says, look, I'm still always on the clock. I'm always on my
yeah,
phone.
but
My
they
aides
have
are
the
helping
snowstorm.
out.
They got the floods, and people are worked up about it. He gets asked about it on the campaign trail. What does he say?
And he is very defensive.
Yeah, what do you want me to do? Bring a mop
Right.
and clean up? Come
Clean
on.
up the flooding.
What are you supposed to do, though? Because to me, it's not necessarily the politicians at fault here. It's the fact that the campaign is so long. It's so long.
No,
So
the politicians are at fault.
How are they at
No,
fault?
they're at fault. One of the things about this is that with a governor and a senator, a governor is a lot more hands-on. A governor has the hands on the mechanisms of government. Senator doesn't really. A governor, it is important for a governor to be present.
So they should never run for president.
I'm not going to say that. They could run for president and keep their job,
That's
couldn't
the
they?
conundrum.
That's what you're saying.
Yeah,
that they
there
should
it
run.
is.
Yeah. All right.
I didn't say that.
That's what you said. I heard it.
Words in my mouth.
Did not say that.
All right. Let's